Perfect. So you all have a great sense of what game designing is, and you're all becoming really smart gamers. And now for today's class. So start a new project, go to create and have a new project ready. And for today's work, actually, we are going to use video sensing, okay? And when I tried it in different laptops at Shiva, some laptop cameras, they were able to work fine and some they wouldn't detect. Okay, so let's test and see if your computer, if your system is working.
Coach K, I don't even have a camera on my computer. That's why I'm using the phone.
But you know video sensing, right, Karthik? You have played around with it before.
Yeah, in my old laptop that was broken.
Yes, so kind of you have an idea, and I'm not too sure because we are all right now. My camera is being used for Zoom, right? So I don't know how we are going to do this with the camera already being used for Zoom, but I'm going to teach that to you later on. When we disconnect from the call, you all can explore it. Okay, if not, I have to put stop video and then try this program. So let's see how it works. Okay, so you all have created a uh, new project. So go ahead and name it balloon popping. It's a very straightforward game. So you can go ahead and add the instructions like using hand movements to pop balloons. So that pretty much explains everything. So you did gaming at one level where you do a bunch of codes and then there are some animated figures on the screen which responds to your code. Like this sprite, when I put move 10 steps, when I click on it, it's moving 10 steps. So this sprite is triggered by my code. Whatever I code, this sprite responds to it. But we are right now in the modern world where the user interface is so good. So we want to have the gamer also in the game. Like how many of you have been to Disney where there is like 4-dimensional movie experience? It's not 3D. 3D is like 2D is just you see the movie, and 3D is you have the glass and the character comes in front. How about the 4D? 4D is when somebody sneezes or when something like a water tank bursts, you feel the water sprinkles on top of you. Have you experienced that kind of?
And then your seats also vibrate.
Yeah, your seats, they're vibrating. And I think Ratatouille, so we saw that in Disney in 4D, when they open and where all the rats, mouse, they come outside, it feels like it's nibbling your leg. Have you experienced that 4D in Disney? How many of you?
Yeah, at Disney once, we were watching this Frozen one. Water was coming down.
Yes.
And we were watching like this Ice Age one and then this roller coaster one.
Yeah.
I did it in Universal.
You did it in Universal? Yes. Okay. And Kemen, have you experienced something like that? No? And in Polar Express, when the train goes in the tracks like this, then your seats, they turn, you feel as if you're moving too. And when they whip, you feel like something is coming and hitting you and things like that. So that is like the 4D effect. So that is a new trend in gaming where the gamer is in it. So the user experience is so vivid. So it's like having a 4D sense of what's happening in the gaming. So that's what we are going to try today. So I want you to start a new project and go here and click on video sensing. So let's see, where it is. It's right here. So the first music, pen, and then the third one, video sensing. Okay. So to begin with, do you all have that add-on or no? You have it? Okay. So I am going to, let me take this one off of the screen. And when the motion is more than 10. So right now, is there anybody who sees yourself in the screen? Do you all see yourself on the screen right here? Yeah, maybe not because we are all using our cameras for the Zoom call. So let's first do the coding and then we can put stop video and then we can try the game itself. Okay, so since we are coding, I don't want to lose your video feed right now. So let's do it. So when the video
Okay.
motion is more than 10. So when the movement of the user is greater than 10, we want something to happen. So since it's a balloon popping game, I'm going to delete my sprite, which is a cat. And then I'm going to first add a balloon. So go ahead, pick a balloon. I'm picking this one because it already has a bunch of costume in it. So when the motion is greater than 10, so it's like when I move my hand, it's going to pop the balloon there. So when the movement is greater than 10, I want the balloon to pop. So obviously we are going to add the sound effect. Play sound pop. Everybody got it till here? Give me a thumbs up so I know. Yes. Yes. Very simple, right? Awesome. So we are going to pop the balloon and from here, so if it's like this, I'm going to pop this balloon and then the balloon has to go to a different position, which is unpredictable. So what line of coding do I use? It has to go to a random place. So what's the code? Random?
When flag clicked, forever go to random position.
Yes. So go to random position. So since it's go to, it should be in the motion block. Go to random position. So you don't have to do when flag clicked. Instead of when flag clicked is only this one. So when video motion greater than 10. So this is the event. So you don't have to have another when flag is clicked. You just do go to random position. And then you click on next costume. Because you want it to look like a different balloon. Let's choose the next costume. It looks next costume. You see that? Okay. So how this is going to look like is, maybe I'll share a different screen. So, okay. So you see the screen right here? So this is how your actual screen will look when you run this game without the camera being used for Zoom. Right now we are using our camera for Zoom. So that's why you're not able to see this. But otherwise, the moment you add the video sensing add-on, you will be in the backdrop and there is a balloon in front. And when I pop the balloon, it's going to make that sound and it's going to move. So let me try uh, stopping my video and do it. But if not, you can try it after the class. Okay. So I'm going to stop my video for a bit. I still don't see it. But have this coding and then it should definitely work. I just tried it right before joining the class. It works. So right now, since Zoom is using it, you're not able to see it. So this game, you try it. Since everybody, I mean, other than Karthik, everybody has a functional camera, this coding should work. So you'll be sitting here and then there is a balloon here. When you move your hand, it pops and then it goes to another place. Again, you move, it pops, it keeps moving. So this is a great game for you to design Fruit Ninja game. So you have a fruit and then when you do this, the fruit just changes costume. It opens up, another fruit appears here and then you do this, then that fruit, it opens up. You can change a different sound. So that's your homework for next class. Okay, you are going to design Fruit Ninja game. How many of you have know about what that game is, Fruit Ninja?
know. I played it a lot.
Okay.
I don't know what that game is, but I'll try and make it.
Okay, Fruit Ninja, that's a very common game, Nina. So it's like lots of fruits, they come in front of you, and then with your hand movement, you're just chopping them. So
And
that,
then bombs also come, and you have to try and avoid doing the bombs, or else you die.
okay. So this is what you are going to do with video sensing. And trust me, this code that you wrote, it will definitely work. Try it right after the class. You should be able to. It's a fun game. This balloon popping. You'll have so much fun with it. Okay, next thing, what we are going to do, level of gaming is, you did the gaming with coding, and then second step, you did the gaming with video sensing. Third step, you need to have joystick. Gamers, they love to have a joystick, right? So that is what we are going to, how we are going to combine robotics in gaming. So go here to the add-on. Add-on on the side, and you see EV3. Lego Mindstorms EV3. So click on that. It says, make sure you have Scratch Link installed and running. So Scratch Link, all software. So if you download that software, you should be able to detect a EV3 right there. Okay.
Can I
So
do
So
it?
it's Lego Mindstorms EV3.
yeah, you can combine Mindstorms EV3 and you can play games with it.
Wait,
So then what do I press?
You have to
you
go.
install it.
You have to go to Google and search what is Scratch Link.
I already did that.
Okay, so let's see a demonstration of how Karthik has combined his EV3. For this, you need to have EV3 to purchase it, so you'll be. So let's see Karthik demonstrating. Show us your EV3 and
I did that with the Pong game.
okay, go ahead. Share your screen and show us.
Oh, well, how do I share my screen like that? Because you also need to see the controller.
Just show us the controller. Lift and show us what you built with the controller.
Oh, okay. So this is the robot I made, but I connected a controller to it. So up, you press this sensor to make your paddle go up. This go down.
Okay, Karthik, wait for a minute. Just a minute. So what you see right there, it's a robotic kit called EV3 Mindstorm Robotics. So from gaming, we will be moving ahead to EV3 classes and how to combine them both together. Right now in today's classroom, Karthik has a EV3, Nina, Emin has a EV3, and Sway is educator. If you want to combine robotics with gaming, then you can think about it. So once you have the EV3, combine the gaming and use this as a joystick to control your robot. Yes, Karthik, go ahead.
So
Coach K, can you please repeat that again?
So do you guys see the controller? All right. I'm gonna.
I'll send you the link for Scratch link. Okay, first follow what he's doing. Then
I'm just.
Okay.
Okay, it's connected. Now. Increase the volume and then play. And if you guys can see, if I press it, it goes up and down, but it's really hard to control because I also have the phone. So let me just play again. I can't do it.
that's okay because he needs both his hands to be controlling the.
Wait, okay, there we go. Do you see the screen still?
Yes, we do.
I don't see the screen.
You can't see it?
No.
Oh. Well, then I'll keep it right there. What about now?
Okay.
No.
You can see your laptop screen. We do see it, right, Nina? It says,
All I saw was like a black background with a person shape on it.
No, I mean, do you not see? Okay, you know what? What about now?
You see a screen which said name as iPhone, right? So that is his screen. That's what he was asking if you could see.
Now do you?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me just play. And I'm going to use the controller. I'm not touching the keyboard. And I'm going to use the controller to play. And it's kind of hard because I also need to move this. So.
Okay, we get the point. Thank you, Karthik.
Oops.
Okay. So let me show you how the game looks. Give me a moment.
Wait, so can I connect? Can I use the EV3 on the balloon popping game?
You can connect. It uses one add-on already. It has the video sensing, so definitely you should be able to use it. Okay. So since we were not able to see the balloon popping right on your screen, I'm going to show this video which has the balloon popping, okay? Okay. Okay, can you see this video?
Mm-hmm.
So after the Zoom call, I want you to test the code. The balloon popping game is going to look something like this. Okay, I tried it on my computer. It worked perfectly, so it should work fine on yours.
Hey guys, today we're going to learn how to...
You see that? So this is the exact coding that we did. So the balloon is changing the costume and it is working based on the motion. And we put in the coding, we had motion greater than 10, right? And it depends on the sensitivity of your camera and how fast you move your hand. And if the sensitivity is way too much, you can increase it, motion greater than 30. See, she's slowly moving the hand. Let's see that one more time.
Hey guys, today we're going to learn...
So you see that? So depending on how fast you move your hand, you can change the sensitivity of the program. Okay. So do you all have the coding in there? Coding for balloon popper saved? Yes. Right now, I want you all to start a new game. Go to create, start a new game, please.
Okay.
Karthik, since you have two devices, it's echoing so much.
I turned the volume down.
Yeah, but there's too much of like echo that I hear.
How do you like turn the volume of your phone all the way down?
Volume of the phone. Your phone it says it's in mute. That shouldn't be a problem.
Better? Is this better?
Little better. No problem for me, but I don't know how it's for the others. Okay, now let's.
All right, I created a new project.
Created a new project. Make sure you share it and add it to students' project right away.
Damn.
All right, I did that.
Are we going to use the EV3 for this one? What are we doing for this?
So for this is a new game. We still have like 15 minutes. I think we should be able to do it. So we are going to start a new game. Okay, what is it?
Is it a platformer?
I just typed it, right? Slithering snake. How many of you have played this game? There is a snake.
It is awesome.
Huh?
It's awesome.
An awesome game. How many of you have a Slither.io game you have experience?
Me.
So Karthik said me. Anybody else? You have played with that game before? Have you heard of that game?
This is the snake that catches the apple.
Yes. Yeah.
So if you go on a Google, like open a new tab and type in snake game, you can actually play it because Google provides like a bunch of games. You just have to click play. And you can pick your snake. Yeah.
Give us a demo before even we get started. I want kids to know what that game is before designing the game.
Can I share my screen?
Yes, please.
I don't know what that game is. I've never played it before.
Okay.
Then maybe when you're there, you should show Fruit Ninja too. So Nina, what it is.
All right. So let me just type in snake game. Play. See, the snake goes around eating the apple and it can't touch its body or the edge. See, if it like touches the edge, you lose. And then if it touches its own body, you lose too. So you have to and see, it touched itself, so it lost. And then Fruit Ninja, I don't know if you can play it here, but okay, so that is Fruit Ninja, and I can like play a video.
Okay. Yeah, play a video. Fruit Ninja is your homework. You are going to use video sensing and create Fruit Ninja game. It need
But
not. Huh?
I can't use video sensing. Can I just use my mouse?
Yeah, you can use mouse. If you don't have a camera, you can use mouse. You can do Fruit Ninja without the video sensing. But I think for most of you, for once we stop Zoom, for most of you, it should work.
Fruit Ninja. All right. So this is Fruit Ninja right here.
Team City will level up your continuous integration.
Okay. This is just like the background and like all that stuff.
Kim, and bring the laptop flap little down so I can see your face.
This isn't a laptop.
Oh, so then you should sit straight.
You have to slice fruits like that. And you can't slice the bombs.
Coach K,
Yes, Miss Blue.
did you see my question?
I
I
did not.
Okay. I sent you a question.
Okay. Yes, I can show it to you one more time where the video is.
Okay.
So,
That's basically Fruit Ninja.
so what you're going to do is you are going to find. Go ahead, Karthik. Let's get started. Share your screen and let's get started. So you are going to type in Sprite. Go find a fruit in Sprite. Yeah, add a fruit. Yes. So now you have the apple, right? So if I click something in the keyboard or if I move my mouse, this apple has to slice into two. So if I just strike against this apple, if the mouse pointer touches the apple sprite, then the costume has to change. Can you go ahead and do programming for it?
I just need to make a costume first.
Just make it into a green apple just to make it easy, just for now.
I mean, I can make it in half by just like selecting half of it. And
Okay. Yes, then do it. So you can. So he's changing the costume. So he's cutting it into two. So when the mouse pointer touches this fruit, it is going to next costume, which is like as if it's been sliced.
Okay.
So
So first,
let's see the coding for it. So when the mouse is touching,
well, first we have to switch the costume to apple because it's
okay,
gonna be sliced, and then we're gonna do forever if touching mouse pointer, then switch costume to sliced.
okay, add a sound effect too.
Okay. Not that. Oh, let's go effects. What effect?
To make it simple even for now, you can just play sound pop. That's fine for now.
Oh, okay. Rip. And play sound.
So now let's play it and see. You see that? So when the mouse pointer goes on top of it, it looks like as if the mouse pointer sliced it into two. So the same thing you are going to do it with video sensing. So when you move your hand, it looks as if you are cutting the fruit. Okay, just like how the balloon is popping when we try to put our hand on the balloon, it will show as if your hand gesture is slicing the fruit. And of course, you know how to add the score, right? All of you, do you know how to add a score? Give me a thumbs up if you know if you can add score to it. I'm pretty sure everybody knows. Karthik, can you show the score too? So make variable score.
Score, and then you want to show it, and I like to double click it to make it like that.
And when it slices, you change score by 1. Yes. So after one fruit has been like sliced, it can just fall on the floor. So it can fall off of the screen and then another fruit appears.
Oh wait, okay, so I know how to do that. So then you're gonna change Y by -10, and
Because
then
you want to show an effect as if it's falling off and a new fruit, maybe a watermelon appears, and then when you slice that, again it opens up too.
if touching edge, hide. And once I click show, and go to right there.
So let's slow down a little bit here. So he added change y by -10 because the sprite is moving down. And this is something, the next one, if touching edge. Have we used it in any of our gaming before? No, I don't think so. So can you explain that? If touching edge?
Well, the if touching edge is like, if it's touching any of the edges, what's gonna happen? Like, but I need to put a repeat until, because if I just put it right there, it's only gonna move down once. So it's gonna be repeat until touching edge, change y by -10, and then hide.
So all that we used was if on edge bounce. So we used it for the sprite when it goes to the edge, we were bouncing back. But right now, if the sprite is touching the edge, what to do? So let's see what the code does, and then let's do it.
Wait, I just need to add a banana here. Banana. Okay, so banana. But the code here is that, and then it hides and it changes the score. But then we can broadcast a message that's gonna say new fruit. And then when it receives new fruit, it's gonna switch its costume to bananas. And then we can duplicate that, but not. And then we can do the same thing with the bananas and make them sliced bananas. There. Oh no. Forgot to duplicate the costume.
So that first it shows us a full banana, and then later on, once the mouse pointer is touching the sprite, then it changes the costume. So that's how a typical fruit ninja works. Once you slice it, it just moves. It falls down, or it shows as if like the juice is splattering out of it. So you can add whatever kind of effect that you want.
Oh, that's glitchy. We need to make it go to. That's, yeah. It all shows. Yep.
So that's a good start. Good job. So this is just do you all want to do this coding along with him? So you have maybe he can share his project. So this one, can you share it? So if they want, they can remix it.
Okay.
At this video.
It's already shared. Fruit Ninja, I don't know.
Version 1.
Skeleton. There we go.
From here, you are going to add video sensing. So let me show Misplicast West video sensing. So let me show one more time where video sensing is. You get to do it.
Or I can show it.
Oh, you can show it? Yes, go ahead and show it.
So the video sensing option is like right here. Oops. There's like under my blocks, there's this thing. You click on it, and the third option is video sensing. And then you have it.
Like, did you get it? Okay, awesome. Everybody, can you find where video sensing is? You have it? Yeah. Okay. So using video sensing, you can do a whole bunch of projects. There's like I would say the possibility is endless. You can be in the game. So I'm going to show you a cool game which is called Grab a Crab. Okay. So there are crabs falling from the top of the screen. You are grab the crab using your hand and bouncing them up. Okay, so let's see that that needs little bit in-depth programming, but in the homework email, I'm going to share this link. If possible, you can try it. If video sensing works with your computer, and if you successfully got the balloon popping game, if you successfully got the fruit ninja game, this is like third level. Okay, it's like a bonus homework project. If you have time, you can work on it.
So Coach K, I'm pretty sure that some people actually made Bounce the Crab, so you can actually search it up.
What? Or they can.
Let me just type in Bounce the Crab.
They can. I'm going to share the link, so you don't have to even search. So I'm going to share. Huh?
Never mind. No one made it.
I'm just sharing the video tutorial, so you don't even have to share.
Oh.
Search for it. Okay, this is the game that I was talking about. It is a tutorial, so you should have.
So today we're going to make a new game called Grab a Crab. And for this new game, we don't need to have Scratch the Cat. I'm going to go and choose a crab. But you can choose any animal, any creature that you like, even a ball, an apple. You can choose anything. So I'm going to come down and choose the crab. There we go. Click on him. We can start him anywhere on the screen that we like. I'll leave him there for now. But at the moment he's too big. Do you remember how to change his size? Let's go to events when the green flag is clicked. And then which one is it? Looks. Okay. Change size by, or set size to, let's try 50%. I'm starting to think 50 might be too big still. Yes. Let's change him to 30%.
So you get the point. It's step-by-step tutorial. Let me go to the part where it's about video sensing. Okay, when You are in the background and the crab is in front of you and it's moving. So let's go to the video sensing part.
I have 10 times, change Y by 10. So that gives me a movement of 100 pixels. See what you can do with yours. Okay, see you later.
So let's go to
Not show on the screen. Do you remember what score? -5. Up to the top and start again. Up to the top, start again. So I do lose 5 points whenever they drop, but I can quickly get those back by just tapping on them. Okay, I'll stop.
So let's see that one more time. Just like balloon popper, you are able to control the movement of the crab with your hand. And when the sprite is moving down, when you tap on it, it detects the motion, it picks back all the way up. So let's watch that.
The red crabs will start to drop. You can tap, 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 keep them up in the air. And then when they drop finally down to here, they'll go back to their random position at the top. Let's just try that. So I'm going to turn my video on, set the transparency to 50, and then let's see how this game plays. Okay, so I can tap those up, tap this one up, oops, tap that one up, tap. I can even do it with my head. Okay, now let's see what happens when they drop to the bottom. Oh, they go back up to the top and start again.
So you saw
Up to the top, start again. So I do lose 5 points whenever they drop, but I can quickly get those back by just tapping on them. Okay, I'll stop that.
So any questions? Any doubts? Any questions?
Could we like just copy that program that was on the crab one?
That's a little complicated because that goes in depth. As you see, the video itself is 30 minutes long, and it's like you should spend so much time, sit with it and do it. If you want, you can copy that as such, but or you can make a simplified version. All that I want you to do is some sprite is just falling down. You move it with your hand and push it up. That's it. That's all that I want you to do. That grab a crab is like, if you have like at least 1 hour of time, you can sit down and copy it step by step. But otherwise, get creative. Just like balloon popper, when I move my hand, the balloon pops. A sprite keeps coming down. Y-axis keeps decreasing. When it touches, when it detects the movement, you increase the y-axis up, so it goes up. Is that okay? So you have like 3 things to do. Use video sensing and do the balloon popper game. We already did it. So if you stop, zoom, and then if you play it, you will be on the screen. You should be able to do it. So that's a homework already done. And second thing is, what are you going to do? You are going to remix the Fruit Ninja game, which Karthik did, or you can start from scratch and you're going to do it. And third thing is, grab the crab, where simple version, a crab falls down, you move it up with your hand. That's all that you have to do. Okay? Yes.